For In the News TV Daily, Antonio Brown gets released on a $100,000 bond, and they are calling the ex-football player crazy. Plus, LA rapper YG gets his house raided, and he's currently being held on a $250,000 bond. Plus, Orlando Brown's baby mama speaks out, and she explains the real reason Orlando Brown is acting up. Now we have footage floating around that's showing 6ix9ine's possession being given back to his family. But the only thing is, it shows off all the stuff that 6ix9ine has floating around, and it's a bad look for the people that are out here looking to get a lick. All of the possessions is with his mother currently. Now thanks for liking the video, getting this video to 3,000 likes. Now if you are new to my channel, subscribe and bell notification me. Now let's get into the news. Now, the ex-football player Antonio Brown was granted bond by a Broward County judge at a Friday hearing this morning. Now, he was released and he will have to wear an ankle monitor. Now, according to the reports, AB picked up by his lawyer and ran to get in the car while his legal team spoke to the media. Now, AB's bond was set at $100,000 for battery. Now, Brown will have to wear an ankle monitor via GPS and is required to release his passport and go through alcohol testing and get mental health evaluations. Now, here is a picture of Antonio Brown standing quietly watching the proceedings from another room, which is teleconference while he's wearing a smock. The smock is usually worn by high-profile suspects while they're in custody. Now, according to the reports, AB remained quiet throughout the session. But what I found strange or odd about this situation is the prosecutors asked the expatriate to receive no bond by stating that his financial status is and him being a potential flight risk and also his history of instability. Now, AB's legal team did do a great job and got the bond for the football player and agreed to the judge's requirements before his release. Now, during the court hearing, the argument is whether AB is mentally all the way there. Now, the judge requires AB to take a mental health evaluation within 10 days of AB being released. Now, his lawyer and his team feel like AB is being overcharged, quote unquote, and they will get everything in order. Now, here is a small clip of AB exiting. Roll it.
Do you want to say something, Mr. Brown?
At this point in time, I've advised Antonio not to say anything, but we'll be speaking soon, and we thank you guys. Antonio, slow down. That way. Go to the right, Antonio. You're running the wrong way. Over here, Antonio. Come on. All right, you got it.
Lots of fans. You don't want to say anything to your fans, man?
Anytime. Antonio, this has been a strange
Get the car,
strange
bro.
week.
I need you acting like my chaperone. Get the car.
Anything you'd like to say to fans here in South Florida about the week you've had?
Now tell me what you think is going on with AB. A lot of fans are suggesting that AB is the result of CTE. So maybe the mental evaluation will do more help than damage. Now let me know what you think about this. Tell me what you think about with AB in the comments below. So the day before yesterday, we did report on the former Disney star Orlando Brown. He said that Nick Cannon gave him top, and the internet has been running wild with their theories. Now during the video clip, Orlando says that he admits that Nick Cannon did what he did, and Orlando Brown actually admits that he liked it. Now Nick Cannon eventually replied and explained that Orlando Brown needs an OG or someone who can help him get out of this situation. Now Nick Cannon took the high road, which is something I definitely respect. So now his baby mama went to her social media to speak about the situation. Now the BM admits that Orlando definitely does need help, and she had the caption on the video saying this. She says, "Y'all knock it off with the reaching. Now hold him responsible for what you see, not his family, real friends, or Hollywood. None of those variables have nothing to do with him not being normal. In actuality, where I stand, I've experienced all of this, and I've seen his family/friend support. Y'all don't want to publish or buy real saying You don't encourage him doing right and staying stable and focused, otherwise you would buy his music. Not just a repost or leave a comment. Now, a follow doesn't translate into dollars, but you will respond to anything that messy that happens with Orlando. Here is the baby mama actually speaking about Orlando Brown. Roll it.
I'd be so surprised to hear even the people, the Hollywood people, like, bruh, what? Y'all gotta knock it off. It's attention. It's lack of attention. It's for shock value. It's for reaction. It's for response. And what's the most annoying when these things come up?
And if you guys don't know, that's the same baby mama to Nate Dogg who passed away. But it seems like the baby mama knows what Orlando Brown is doing, and she is saying that he is trolling, and nobody sees it from the antics. They just pretty much slide it off to saying that he's mentally not all the way there. Now, she knows the inside information. She says that Hollywood didn't affect him like everyone thinks. It's a mix of Orlando not getting a lot of work after the Not So Raven show, and it's basically a crowd for help so that people can listen to his music. Now, let me know how you feel about this in the comments. Do you think she has a point, or does she want the clout too? I'm not gonna lie, doing my research on Orlando Brown, he's definitely a talented artist when it comes to music. Now, check him out on YouTube and tell me how you feel about his music, and let me know how you feel about this whole situation about him having a crowd for help and him basically going viral over mentioning Nick Cannon. Let me know in the comments. So this morning in Chatsworth, Los Angeles, the rapper YG was locked up after the sheriff deputies who served a warrant in a connection to an investigation. Now, YG, who was 29 years old, was arrested and transported to the men's central facilities. Now, YG is scheduled to be arraigned Tuesday, and he is currently being held on a $250,000 bond. Details of the alleged incident have not been released, but according to the reports, in July of 2019, the detectives served a search warrant in YG's Hollywood Hills home. Now, the rapper's vehicle had been involved in an incident that happened on July 3rd, which involved a chase involving deputies, and basically, in result of this, an innocent bystander passed away. It was a 65-year-old man riding his bike, and he passed away in result of that whole back and forth thing. Now, YG was not home when the authorities raided his home, and he was never accused of the case. This would happen back in July. Now, after July, or during that, around that time, YG went to his social media and said this. He says, "I was nowhere near the scene of this incident. I was in Hollywood recording in the studio all day. I was there until after midnight on the 4th of July and didn't learn about the events until after it happened. I will keep everyone posted on this situation, but it seems like they are trying to shake YG up a bit. But if you guys know YG, he probably will hold it down." I believe so, because YG is a big advocate on the no snitching policy, especially with 6ix9ine. He was going at him for a super long time. So let me know how you feel about this situation with YG. Do you think he's being targeted, or do you think he was really involved? Let me know in the comments. Now, and last but not least, we have footage of 6ix9ine's possessions being given back to his family. Now, just yesterday, they have released footage of the rapper's belongings being given back to his family. Now, according to the website WSHH, they had a duffel bag. Now, in the duffel bag, it has money, jewelry, iPhones, cologne, and also the bag had multiple rings, a few diamond bracelets, 2 designer watches, a Patek Philippe, an AP, and a number of Cuban link chains and multiple diamond necklaces. Now, everyone is expecting 6ix9ine to be released from the feds in July of 2020. He was sentenced to 24 months upon his release. Now, here is the screenshots of the actual video. It shows his mom and pretty much the security. They're giving back the actual possessions of 6ix9ine. Now, I can't put the video because, like I said, it is from the website. I will leave the video, the direct link to the video, in the comments below. It'll be the first comment pinned. But my only thing is, with this whole thing, I find it a little bit sneaky, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, even though 6ix9ine is getting out in a few months, it's the people that know exactly where 6ix9ine's mother lives, and now they know exactly what's in her possession. That's thousands and thousands of dollars at their fingertips. And not to mention, these dudes in these streets are hungry out here. So I have no clue what the motive is for releasing this actual footage, but I guess time will tell. Now, let me know how you feel about this in the comments. Do you think the feds or WSHH is trying to set 6ix9ine and his family up for something they pretty much can't handle? Let me know how you feel about this in the comments. So let's talk about all of this. How do you guys feel about Orlando Brown? Do you think he has CTE, or is he just a stubborn millionaire? Also, tell me about Orlando Brown. Is the rapper / entertainer calling out for help, or did it really happen? And let's talk about YG. Do you think he's going to be okay? Do you think he's being targeted by the LA community? let me know. And oh, last but not least, tell me how you feel about this 6ix9ine video. Do you think his family is really at risk and they're releasing this for millions and millions of people to watch? Let me know in the comments below. Now, thanks for getting to the end of this video and getting this video to 3,000 likes. As you know, the likes help with the discoverability, so I appreciate you. Now, if you are new to the channel, thanks for hitting the subscribe button. I am in the news with it. I will catch you on the next one.